What we do here is go back.
Hello my beautiful ninjas, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. I hope you guys are all having an awesome day, and I can't stress this enough. Happy New Year's. I really hope that you guys are able to pretty much like achieve your goals and to truly just go after it this year, because I feel like we do a lot of talking, but I really hope that all of us are able to kind of collectively encourage each other and push each other so that we are able to accomplish our goals for this year. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. That's not what this video is about. So as you can tell by the title, we are going to be talking about some deep conditioners today. So the issue that I'm having, okay, I am going to be doing two parts to this video. Well, I'm going to do probably multiple parts of this video. So this specific video is going to be my most universal deep conditioners. So for all hair types, all hair textures, I think that these deep conditioners will definitely work for your hair in general. So I just wanted to go ahead and start off with just the universal options, and then I am going to be doing a specific video for low porosity, high density hair, which is basically what I have. So the issue that I've been having is I keep trying to figure out what I'm gonna do to my hair. Like, a huge part of me kind of wants to rock these twists pretty much all year long, just, you know, take them out and just redo them all over again, which I've already done so far. But I don't know. I've just been kind of going back and forth, like, do I want to straighten my hair? And a huge part of me is like, it doesn't make sense to straighten your hair. I live in Florida. It's hot year round, pretty much. Right now it's kind of cool outside, but for the most part, it's usually just hot or raining. So I'm like, it may not necessarily make sense for me to straighten my hair, and I really want to at least get to the year mark. I haven't straightened my hair since like April or May of 2018. So I kind of want to at least push myself there, or maybe just wait till I get to my natural hair goal, which is waist length hair. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys, like I mentioned, the most universal deep conditioners. These are all drugstore. So this is going to be the drugstore edition for my most universal deep conditioners that I would definitely recommend to you guys. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Alrighty, so starting out, I'm just going to go ahead and I have 4 of them to mention to you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and just pick up the first one that I see here, which I've mentioned this deep conditioner so many times before, and you guys are probably like, girl, okay, we understand. This deep conditioner is bomb.com. So this is the Aussie 3 minute Miracle Moist 3 times the moisture deep conditioner, and as you guys can see, I have the bigger size. I actually have a backup of this, but I'm almost done with this one. This deep conditioner is amazing. Like, I can't say anything besides the fact that it's absolutely amazing. What I really love about obviously all of these deep conditioners is that it is drugstore, so it's very inexpensive in comparison to high-end, obviously. But what I really like about this one specifically is that although it's probably the cheapest deep conditioner that I have to mention to you guys, although they are all from the drugstore, I feel like this is the most universal, the most moisturizing deep conditioner that I own, period. And I think that that's amazing for a drugstore product or an inexpensive product like this to have just kind of like the type of effect that it has on my hair. Like I mentioned, I do have low porosity hair, but I think that whether you have low porosity or high porosity hair, this will do an amazing job at just keeping your hair moisturized, which no matter where you are on the end of the spectrum, your hair, your natural hair specifically, needs moisture. That's the only way for you to keep kind of like a natural luster in your hair, keep your hair shiny and healthy, and of course prevent like breakage and split ends and all of those things, is for you to make sure that your hair is moisturized. And deep conditioning in general obviously is a great way for you to make sure that your hair stays moisturized and it stays as healthy as possible. But I just love this deep conditioner, you guys. Like, you have no idea. I love this. I will continue to purchase this. I hope they never discontinue this product. I don't know how long this product has been out. Let me try to see. Actually, I was going to try to pull up the pricing and things like that. I'll just make sure to leave everything linked down below like I typically do. So just make sure that you guys check the description box below. But I don't know how long this product has been around, but I'm grateful. My hair is grateful. And my pockets are grateful too, because it's very inexpensive. But like I mentioned, this is just incredible. This is the most moisturizing deep conditioner. Although it says 3 minute moist, 3-minute Miracle Moist. I don't keep any deep conditioners for 3 minutes. I typically keep them on longer, maybe like half an hour. Sometimes I keep them in overnight. But what I really like about this is the fact that, like I mentioned, whether you have thick hair or thin hair, this will definitely work for you because the consistency, like it's thick, but it doesn't feel heavy. So it slides and glides through the hair. It makes it very easy for you to detangle your hair while you're actually applying it to your hair as well. It's extremely moisturizing, like I mentioned. So like I mentioned, it just helps to give it that slip, I guess you can say, regardless of what, you know, texture your hair is. And I love it. It just makes your hair feel so moisturized, so healthy, so silky once you rinse it out. It's just absolutely amazing. So if you guys have never tried this deep conditioner, girl, okay, pick it up, please. So this is gonna be option number 1, or recommendation number 1. The next one that I want to go ahead and mention to you guys is going to be this Mixed Chicks Deep Conditioner, and this is of course what the package looks like. I'm still kind of like figuring out the settings on the camera and my background and the lighting and all that stuff, so just bear with me if this, like, if you can't see this or if I look orange or whatever the case may be. Just bear with me, but let me know down in the comment section below if this setup looks good, if you guys can see me okay. Just let me know what you guys think. But again, this is the Mixed Chicks Deep Conditioner. I don't know, y'all. Oh my God. I love the smell of this one because it smells very like sweet and fresh and clean, and that's not a good reason for you to buy this deep conditioner for the smell. So we're gonna talk about the actual product itself. I don't know. I feel like before I went natural and I, you know, heard of this product or this product line, and the fact that it's called Mixed Chicks, I always kind of like assumed that it would not work for my hair because I'm like, I'm not a mixed chick. I'm just black. I'm just Asian. I'm not mixed with anything. So I just assumed that it wouldn't work for me because of that reason, because I assumed that it would work for people that have certain textures, I guess you can say. But honestly, this deep conditioner is amazing. Very similar to the first one that I just mentioned to you guys. This has really nice slip, which I really enjoy as well, because it just kind of like slides and glides through the hair. It's not as thick as the Aussie Moist. It's a little bit of a like a whipped type of consistency. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to waste it either. I don't know. I don't think you guys can actually see in here, but it's kind of like a whipped, moussey, not a thick mousse, but like a whipped type of consistency, but it does a really great job. It's just kind of penetrating through your hair. It makes it easier for you to detangle your hair as well, especially if you're doing all of this in like the shower. It makes it really easy for you to for you to detangle your hair. But like I mentioned, for me, the way that I typically apply my deep conditioners, I usually leave it overnight, or I keep it on for a decent amount of time. So I typically wash my hair in the sink in the kitchen versus in the shower. So I don't know, just this deep conditioner is amazing. I feel like it is a little bit of a higher end pricing for the drugstore. I don't remember exactly how much it is, but I do know that Mixed Chicks products are a little bit up there. They're probably like 20 bucks, $23, $24 or something like that. But I definitely think that it's worth it. This is definitely going to last you a decent amount of time because a little bit of this goes a long way, which I really enjoy as well. I've had this container for a while. Of course, I alternate between my deep conditioners, but I've had this specific container for a good minute, and I just love it. I think it's amazing for, you know, like I mentioned, detangling your hair. It's an amazing deep conditioner because it keeps your hair very kind of like hydrated. It's not as moisturizing as the Aussie Moist. This is just, I don't know what's in this, okay? It's like crack or something, I don't know. But I feel like it still does a really good job at moisturizing your hair. I think this one, if you do have thinner hair, I think that you would probably prefer this one in comparison to the Aussie Moist. The Aussie Moist is kind of like a lotiony type of consistency, so it's a little bit thicker, but it's still good enough for you to use it even if you have thin hair. But I think that for this one, whether you have low porosity, high porosity, low density or high density hair, I think that this would be kind of like a really good universal product that you can use on your hair as well. So I absolutely love this. The next one that I want to go ahead and mention to you guys is, I don't know, I think this is probably my second favorite in yeah, this is probably going to be my second favorite. This is the Thank God It's Natural Honey Miracle Hair Mask, and this is what it looks like. First of all, this thing smells divine, okay? It smells amazing. It's so sweet and like, I don't know, I feel like if they had this in a drink, I would tear it up because it smells really sweet. But as you guys can tell, I'm pretty much almost done with this. Hopefully you guys can see that, but I need to go get another one. But the reason I wanted to mention this is because this is probably the most slippery deep conditioner that I own. It's like, when I say slide, I mean like it slides through your hair. It just like penetrates all your hair strands, obviously, but it just is so easy to kind of like move around and just coat the hair very nicely. It's extremely slippery, and I just love it. I love the smell of it. I love the consistency of it. I love the fact that a little bit of this definitely still goes a long way. I love the fact that it definitely moisturizes my hair. It helps to detangle my hair. And like I mentioned, whether you have low density or high density hair, this will still work for you. It's not going to be heavy. A little bit of this goes a long way whether you have high density hair or not. So I wouldn't recommend that you apply too much of it. You don't want to waste the product either. But because it's so slippery, it's just a small amount, just slides and glides through all your strands, and it's amazing. I think this is probably going to be my second favorite, to be honest with you, because of how slippery it is. And as you guys can see, it's like I'm damn near done with this. I don't know if you guys can actually see this, but I just absolutely love this deep conditioner, and I'm so happy and glad that I found this, because it's just really become one of my favorites deep conditioners that I go to. And I literally have to like convince myself to use other deep conditioners when I'm about to wash my hair. So this is amazing. And then the last one that I want to mention to you guys is going to be this Carol's Daughter Almond Milk Ultra Nourishing Hair Mask. And this is what it looks like. I'll probably leave close-ups in case you guys can't see this. But yeah, this is amazing. Okay, this is the thing. For this video, obviously I mentioned to you guys that this is going to be the universal deep conditioner. So all hair types, all hair textures, you guys can pretty much get really great results with any of these deep conditioners that I'm mentioning. It smells so good. It smells really good. Now, what I was going to mention as well is, because of my specific hair type, which is high density, low porosity hair, this does a really great job at nourishing my hair and just really being it's like a creamy body butter type of consistency. So I really like that and enjoy about this deep conditioner. But like I mentioned, because I have high density hair, there's another deep conditioner from this same line, Carol's Daughter, which is the Rasul Clay, which I will mention when I do the video talking about the deep conditioners that I would recommend for high density hair specifically. So I'll mention that in that video. But I do prefer that one because of my high density hair. But if I don't need like a heavy duty deep conditioning treatment, and I just want something that's just going to help to moisturize and just kind of condition my ends especially, this is the one that I typically go for. So I really love it for that, because it's really like I mentioned, a nice creamy type of consistency. It's really rich. And I love the fact that it just gives you kind of like that extra moisture, that extra boost of moisture that your hair needs. Especially for your ends, I think this is an amazing product. Obviously, I still use it all over my hair, but I feel like this does a really good job at just kind of like coating the ends of my hair really nicely and just making them feel and look very healthy and like bright and shiny and things like that. So I absolutely love it for that as well. But like I mentioned, I will make sure to do a separate video letting you guys know what my favorite deep conditioners are for, still drugstore, but what my favorite drugstore deep conditioners are for low porosity, high density hair, which is my specific hair type. So if you guys are also interested in seeing that as well, let me know down below, and also give this video a thumbs up. So that's going to be the last deep conditioner that I wanted to mention to you guys. Like I mentioned, I will make sure to leave links to all these products down below, as well as the pricing, so you guys have a heads up as to what you can expect to pay for these. And yeah, that's going to be about it. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. I hope you guys are all having an awesome, awesome day. Of course, like I mentioned in a couple of videos ago, that this year we are going to be spreading positivity as much as possible and just staying in the state of gratitude. So at the end of each video, I am going to be sharing with you guys one thing that I am grateful for. So before, we shut this down, before you get out of this video, okay? So I just want to go ahead and share with you guys what I'm thankful for, and I would really appreciate that you guys would leave your comment down below letting me know what you are thankful for as well today as you're watching this. So for me, I feel like I want to give you guys a whole long list, but I feel like I'm grateful for my I guess, esteem going up. You know, I mentioned this to you guys, and I'm not gonna bore you with like a long story or anything like that, but I mentioned to you guys before that I'm very introverted, and I think that being introverted, because I've been that way since I was a kid, it's kind of like hindered me in certain ways, because it was difficult for me to learn how to love myself and how to kind of like be my own cheerleader, I guess you can say, because I just kind of took everything that people said and just kind of internalized it, and I never let it out. So I feel like now, the older that I get, the more I'm expressing those things, and the more now that the older that I get, the more I'm like, I really don't give a fuck, you know. But I feel like because I'm going on kind of like my self-discovery, self-love journey, I feel like my self-esteem is definitely grown, and it continues to grow every single day. So in this moment, I'm extremely grateful for just like this journey that I'm going on with myself, finding myself, loving myself, discovering myself. So I'm truly grateful to be here to see it, you know, because obviously our time is never promised. So I'm just grateful that God still has me here, and he has me at the place where I'm able to love myself before I see him, you know. So I'm just really, really grateful for that in this moment. So thank you again so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Obviously, if you're not subscribed to my channel, girl, become one of my ninjas, okay? It's nothing but positivity, nothing but love, nothing but gratitude, nothing but dreams and goals and everything that is of God. So make sure that you guys go ahead and subscribe to my channel as well. And yeah, thank you so much. Be safe, stay blessed, and remember to always, always treat yourself. Peace out.